Hey everybody, this is Dan here at NAMM 2017, and we are talking to Andy from Akai.
Hi, how you doing?
So one of the big things leading to the show is the announcement of some new MPCs. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Andy?
Well, yeah, I think everyone on the planet knows that there's two new MPCs that have come out, pure standalones as well, but they're also hybrid controllers. So they're going to be running all the new 2.0 software, but they've got all the legendary features that made MPC so classic, but we brought in all the new technology and feature sets that people are using today for a lot of beat production, time stretching, clip launching, and all of those fundamentals. We're moving back into the electronic scene, dance industry, live performance, hip hop, trap, everything. You know, the whole board's covered. And even to the extent of live performers, singer-songwriters. This is the flagship MPCX, and then we have MPC Live, which is a smaller version, runs on batteries as well. That's very portable, should we say, very much for the live show. And guys who just want to, they do a lot of traveling, want to go from studio to studio, where the X is becoming, I'd say, the talk of the town at the moment is the studio hub. The control layout in the studio, everything's going to kind of link into it. And plus it's got the 8 CV gates, so it's attracting all the modular guys as well, who find it difficult to kind of bring all that stuff together outside of the world of the computer. So some of the new features that we've added to the MPC workflow is the real-time time stretching and clip launching. So having time stretching blended with audio tracks means that you get the facilities to do a lot of live remixing or even remixing in the studio. So you can bring in vocal acapellas, time stretch them, work them in with your BPM and do some really, really cool stuff. So just to give you a real quick demo, I'll go to audio tracks, hit audio tracks, and here I've got, let me take it to the original BPM. This is a vocal you'll recognize.
I think it's time we got this straight. We're sitting talk face to face.
So 97 beats per minute.
So if
So if you want to program your beats and you're doing the remixing stuff, that's fine. You could do that really, really easy. Hit edit. We can go into our regions. We can select our regions, move regions about, kind of do all kinds of stuff. So that's really, really cool. But the main thing is, when it's warped, and I'm in time stretch mode, so I can go to 120, MIDI, clip mode.
be jealous of me, but you're blind if you can't see that his love is all in me.
We can mute our clips, do different types of pad quantize. So if you want your clips to be running 1 bar, 2 bar, 4 bars or whatever, different toggle modes. So you've got a lot of control over all your clip parameters. So that gives you so much control outside of your typical MPC workflow. So, editing facilities on MPC really, really fast, but you've got all of your classic MPC features, all of your killer workflows, grid editing as well. So if we're drawing notes in, we can highlight all of our notes, erase everything, draw more notes in. We can zoom around certain notes, use the don't snap feature, and then we can move notes off the grid. I can literally highlight notes here. I could be moving all of my arrangements around and loosening up my whole production live. And then we've got all of our Q-Link section here that basically gives me a lot of hands-on control over all of my parameters. So each pad can have their own set of 16 parameters. We've got different scenes where I can control my volume, pan, sender, returns without having to assign each pad to its own parameter. We can just go through all of these different Q-Link modes, which really the Renaissance didn't have. So anyone who's come from MPC will be up and running in 2 minutes.
So basically, this is a complete DAW in a box, no laptop needed. It could be a controller. It can do pretty much anything you can imagine with production in one box.
Yeah, you got it. It covers all the great things that everybody's loved about MPC since 1989. It's brought all the latest technology of what we all use today into the workflow in standalone capabilities or laptop. If you go into laptop mode, you then utilize all of your third-party VSTs. The Q-Links will update if you're using plugins, so you have all those parameters as well. So you get the best of both worlds. And the only other thing is if I'm using VST instruments and stuff, I can literally hit bounce, render, drag in as audio tracks, take my MP straight on a plane or whatever, and finish off my production by using the audio tracks and then coming back in the studio. So it's got everything covered, but you will really know where you are as soon as you walk up to it.
Outstanding. Well, you heard it here first. NAMM 2017, Akai new MPCs.
Great.
Thanks a lot, Andy.